Welcome everyone, Denzel Rodriguez here, your personal finance geek of the 21st century. I'm not in my studio taking you into the finance geek household. This is back my dining room area. And I just want to give you 3 lessons that I personally have stuck with the last decade that I've spent most of my adult life following ever since I turned to the Lord back in early 2015, 2016, when I was going on my journey of faith. These 3 specific lessons that have to do with seeking the kingdom first is a very, in the church, everyone knows this, but maybe in the world of YouTube, in the world of business, it's an uncommon thing. You don't hear it that often. So I want to be one here on YouTube and on these social media platforms that at least shares what that actually looks like. So seeking the kingdom first, what that actually looks like is seeking wisdom, finding your who, not how, right? So it's like a 2-part version there. So seek the kingdom, main lesson, which is you're seeking, you're having the end in mind. You're thinking eternal, not just long term. Most people invest for the long term. I'm thinking long term, which is eternal. How do I invest here and now, winning? But also, how do I invest when I'm gone? What treasures can I store in the afterlife that would benefit me for eternal life? Because I'm only here for a short period of time. So that's seeking the kingdom, what it all has to offer in the afterlife and here and now while living. And then part 2 to it is finding your who, not how. That's a gentleman I've read the book called Who Not How by Simon Sinek. And understanding that there are these who's in your life, people that have the access, people that have the capital, people who have the resources, people who have the money, people who have the businesses, people who have the products, the services, the training, the coaching, the mentoring. Everything is literally in someone else's bank account or in someone else's brain, their mindset, and you can access that by simply seeking out those people in your life. So that's like part 2, 1 and 2 of those 2 main lessons. And my third is to be absolutely fruitful in everything I do, every person I speak with. How can I be fruitful? How can I essentially be giving, have this abundant mindset in any environment, in a chaotic environment, in a peaceful environment, in wartime, right? In slow times, in recessions and downturns where people are losing their minds essentially in the 21st century. How can you be a leader? How can I be a leader in this environment today? So those are my 3 main lessons. Seek the kingdom, find your who, not how, be fruitful and multiply. Right? I could probably give you another little bonus there, but be fruitful. You just start there. Essentially just be giving, be willing to work, be willing to do the work that is required, and your time will come.